Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We meet again, and my presentation today is about the problems of teaching young learners. My talk will be in three parts. First is problem, after that solution, and finally in conclusion. Now let's look at the first part is problems. Problems for teaching young learn is not all students come from bilingual kindergarten. Thus, their English abilities vary in which some of them have good English skills and others are still struggling to understand and speak English. For the second problem is many students do not speak English at home because their parents cannot speak English well. Therefore, students merely speak English at school. And the third problem is students are lack of discipline during teaching and learning process for intense lack of concentration and focus on the lesson. Being sleepy and disruptive, chatting and playing with friends when teachers give explanation, and laziness to engage with the lesson. For the fourth problem is some students are lack of confidence when talking in English. The fifth problem is misspelling commonly occurs when they have to do some exercise or read some reports after conducting experiments. For the sixth problem is teachers find it difficulty creating students' habit to use English as daily language at school. And for the second part is solution. We know that's our problem. From the problem occurred, teachers find several ways to overcome them. The following are the solutions they apply to make teaching and learning process run effectively. For the first solution is teacher provide a preparation class at the beginning of the semester for those who consider getting difficulty in using English to communicate. This preparation class will teach students daily vocabulary, speaking, reading, and writing. And for the second solution is teachers give lists of daily vocabulary for parents and hold regular meeting with them to discuss problem faced by students and the progress they make. The third is achievement board is used to score students who always keep speaking English at school. For the fourth, punishment necklace, a small piece of paper written, I will speak English, more often connected with string as necklace. It's worn by students who speak Indonesian language in the classroom. The students will wear this necklace all day. And the fifth, class application is applied to control students' behavior and disciplines at school, and also to monitor their progress and achievement in the classroom. For the last, maybe, during group work, teachers put students based on their English ability. Every group consists of mixed ability students. Yeah, one and the other student is not same. And the next solution is English environment is set to provide students a place to practice their English and use it as daily language. The next solution is to avoid misunderstanding. Teacher use simple sentence when explaining lesson talking or talking to students. The next is the program is full English. All the lesson except Indonesian language are taught by using English. And then teachers like talking and speaking in English classroom. Besides, he always reminds students to speak English all the time. And hands-on learning is applied when teaching students to avoid boring atmosphere. Yeah, maybe sometimes students feel boring when the teacher just say blah 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 and just talk about the material. And then teachers do not teach grammar to students. They will show how to speak correctly, show them corrected sentence, and ask them to imitate or use them. And finally, the conclusion. Students discipline during teaching and learning process. One of the challenge in teaching young learning is to keep them focused during the teaching and learning process. It is a nature of them that they are easier to get distraction. Young children have limited attention span unless activities are extremely engaging. They can easily get bored, losing interest after 10 minutes or so. When the student feel bored, they will have tons of reasons such as feeling too exhausted, sleepy, difficult to understand the lesson, lazy to write, and other things. Therefore, tend to lose focus when teachers give explanation and prefer to have a chat or play with their friends. Every student have different ability in speak English. Having students who have different English ability in classroom is another problem faced by teacher. Moreover, English is used as daily language and all students have to speak English all time at school. When students do not have good English ability, they will be less confident and prefer to have less communication with their friends or even maybe keep silent. The teacher must creating habit to use English as daily language. It is believed that language is a skill. The more you practice it, the better you will be. Therefore, creating English environment will help students to keep speaking English all day. Thus, it will be beneficial for them to improve their English skill, especially speaking. States that teaching and learning process therefore should give enough opportunity to use English in everyday context. Children learn by doing. They learn language by using it. For example, listening, speaking, and writing. And less support from parents. When students are learning English, there are many factors that will help them to make learning process effective. One of them is the intensity of using English. States that learners are actively involved in using the language they are learning and in learning through doing. It is considered that students should practice their English skill whenever they are, especially at home. Thus, parents' role to help students to practice their English is crucial. Argues that learning language is assist performs and this happen when someone with more knowledge, say a parent or a teacher, helps the learner to progress. Unfortunately, not all parents are able to communicate in English, but they must help the children to speak English every day in home. That's enough for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.